Hey guys, Sam here. Welcome to the second edition of The Buzz. I am super excited to dig into this with you guys. So, we're going to take a look at a number of things here, which we'll lay out really quickly. You do not want to miss this. There's some really powerful, important stuff here for the fence industry and just business owners in general. But I'd like to start with a recap of recent events. Then, we're going to take a look at some upcoming events that I think you might want to consider attending if you have a chance. Some important trends in the fence industry that are definitely going to impact you. I want to show you a little bit of our latest stuff that we've been working on here at DotCom, and then I have a key business tip that has saved us here at DotCom thousands of dollars recently, and I want to share it with you because I want you guys to be successful, of course. So let's just start with a little bit of community talk. A recap of the fence show in Las Vegas that just happened last week. It was a great show, guys. If you made it there, then you know that it really was a great show. If you have not attended the fence show, I just want to give you a quick update on it. This was the second annual fence show in Las Vegas. And I know there was a lot of talk about, like, is it going to be as good as last year, right? We don't know. There's not a huge track record here, and I'm here to tell you it was considerably better than the first year, last year. And last year was good, really good. So if you have not attended the fence show, I just want to encourage you guys to know that and just plan on being there next year. It is worth the trip out to Las Vegas to attend this show. A lot of exhibitors, a lot of classes. They really added a ton of classes, and it was just a great show. Nothing else to say about it. Now, while we were out there, we were able to provide some scholarship opportunities for not only .com clients, but also there were a couple of folks online on some of the Facebook fence groups that applied for .com to pay their way to the Mr. Fence Overdrive event, which was immediately preceding. And so here's a photo of some of the folks that received those free admissions from .com. We were very happy to be able to provide an opportunity for people to attend this event and improve their business. And it was a great time, and I know they got a lot out of that. So we'd love to be a part of the industry. So let's take a look at some upcoming events here. So the Fence Camp is in Evansville, Indiana, at the Mr. Fence facilities. This is a private event that I believe is only open to Mr. Fence Academy members, but I bring this up because if you would like to attend and you are a Mr. Fence Academy member or a .com client, reach out and I'll see what we can do to get you in there. No promises. It's going to be a great event, 3 days of intensive fence installation training. So if you or some of your team members need to brush up on your installation skills, we're going to be out there with Sean King, and I will be out there installing fence as well, right alongside of you guys. So that's going to be fun. So that's a private event coming up very, very soon. I think that's like roughly a little bit over a week away, I think, if I'm looking at my calendar correctly. Here's an event that I definitely suggest that you make. So this is more on the business side. This is not installation, but if you are interested in taking a look at the way you are organizing the business systems and processes and just all kinds of different things related to running a good quality fence business, we all need to sharpen our skills and improve our knowledge. So this is coming up in Dallas in right around 3 weeks from now. Tony Thornton event, the Super Summit Tour. I will be there speaking as well, but this is an event that is really worth attending. So fenceconsultinggroup.com. I will have the links to everything that I'm talking about here in this presentation will be included in the email that accompanies this. So you'll be able to find this, click and go register. This is an event that I've attended a number of times. It's worth going for sure. Fence Week. This is a brand new event starting on November 4th. So again, we're about a month and a half or so away. There are locations all across the country. So I'm not listing out all the locations here, but this is installation training, you and your team. This is a free event. And you show up to a local location near you, and there's a bunch of guys out there installing, run by Mr. Fence Academy, powered by .com. Very happy to be a part of these educational and installation trainings. So mark that on your calendar, November 4th through 8th. If you want to reach out to me directly, or you can reach out to Sean King or anyone over at the Mr. Fence Academy, they could get you a list of locations, 5-day training across America. This is awesome. Sean King leading the industry and just helping people out. And I love that. And that's why we're involved with them. So for all of our Florida friends or anyone who is very close to Florida, I am on the board of directors for the Florida chapter of the AFA. I'm very proud and happy to serve in that role. And so we have our first chapter event, and I really want to encourage you, if you are, even if you're not an AFA member, if you are a fencer and you are in or near Florida, Friday, November 8th, we're going to have a really nice event. There's a little bit of like a brunch and learn, sit and have a little brunch, and there we're going to talk about AFA and some of the benefits that the AFA is giving. Even members need to know some of the things that are available to you that you may not be taking advantage of. So jump in on that, and then we're going to do like a little sunset cruise, a little booze cruise situation. So please, if you join the community, get involved. If again, that's well, I mean, if you're out of the area and you want to fly in, I'd love to see you. But this is probably more for our Florida friends. And last bit about upcoming events, these just mark these on your calendar. These are the 3 biggest upcoming events that you should at least consider attending. The second annual business conference is a really good one. This is coming up in December. I don't have a date or location at this moment, but I know it's happening in December. It was huge. It was awesome last year. I don't recall how many people, but there were a lot of folks. It was intensive training for the business part of your fence industry. Again, this is not installation. This is how to business operations and systems and processes. The Mr. Fence Academy retreat. Mark that on your calendar. To me, this might be, this is certainly one of the top 2 or 3 best events of the year, most important events of the year. So March 13th through 17th in Gatlinburg. I'll provide a link for that. That is also open for registration. And of course, the granddaddy of them all, Fence Tech. There's, what else do you say? It's the best event of the year. It's amazing. Mark your calendars, February 24th through the 28th, and that is in Salt Lake City. And I am looking forward to seeing all our fence friends there. If you have never been to Fence Tech, you got to get there. And if you haven't been to Fence Tech in a while, you need to get back, because last year's Fence Tech was by far, in my opinion, the best that they've had, and so they're getting bigger and better and stronger, like we all do. That's awesome. All right, let's talk about some trends in the fencing industry. So here's one that I've talked about long time ago in the past, and so we're checking in on it. So if you install farm fence, field fence, ranch fence, ag fence, whatever, there's a lot of different ways to call this stuff. And I know that there are nuances in the way that we talk about it. As fence professionals, we understand the nuances. But as the general public doesn't always understand the nuances. And what I wanted to show you here is that the fence industry as a whole has been doing this really hard drive to call this ag fence, agricultural fence. But I want you to see here, this is actual Google traffic for the month of September, that agricultural fence in the entire country only had 480 searches in the month of September. Now we're still in the month of September, so September's not quite over yet, but it's only 480. On the other hand, if you on your website are calling it and talking about farm fence, you can see that 8.1 thousand searches. That is a monster difference. So the clients of DotCom who are watching this, you should know we're already on, we're on top of this. We've always been on top of this. But some of the folks that are watching this video are not clients of DotCom, because we do also want to serve the larger fencing community. And so some of these buzzes that we're sending out are being sent out to everyone, and some of these episodes that we shoot will be only for .com clients, and then we'll share our super secrets. But y'all should know that it matters what keywords you use, and that's a big deal. As far as trends in Google, this is very interesting to me. I don't know if this is a statement about the economy. I believe it probably is, but fencing repair as a topic is up 130%. So that means it's doubled plus another 30% in the past 12 months. So fencing repair, any terms related to that. Strangely, I added this one. Houston's like off the map. Fence repair in the Houston area is up 250%. You know, for whatever reason, people are trying to hold on their money, and they'd rather just repair the fence than replace it, I suppose. Which, of course, we all know as fence professionals doesn't mean anything. If you get that lead, even if you don't want to get into fence repair, you know that you can take that lead, show up there, and then maybe convert that into a new fence. That's up to you about how you want to handle your business, but that is a thing. And then wood fence repair is up 80% specifically. So these are just a few insights of trends that we're seeing on Google that may be useful to you. So if there's something, if y'all want to reach out to my .com team, and maybe you weren't talking about fence repair before, maybe this will inspire you to, we could add a page, add some information, and try to capture some of this traffic. Just let me know. We will get that done for you. And here's an update that I feel like everybody should know about. So August 2024, basically a month ago. This is directly from Google search. They launched their core update just a month ago. This update is designed to continue the work to improve the quality of our search results, yada yada yada. But it's to help people find genuinely useful generally useful content, and content that was not just made to perform well in Google searches. So the translation here is they want good content, but the way they're going to measure good content is by the way users are engaging. We've talked about this in the past, and you guys need to know that means how many times people are clicking on a page, scrolling down a page. They can track the scrolls. If somebody goes to a page and they scroll one screen width or 2 screen lengths or whatever, that matters. So if you have a very short page, that doesn't even give them a chance to scroll very much, right? And then the time that is spent on a specific page or on a site in total. So again, all of our .com clients, I want you to know we've already been dealing with this for some time now, but this is why, as you see, we keep adding more and more features that require people to click and scroll and zoom in. And so that's where some of these features come in, where you click this and then you can zoom in on that, or these are tabs over here. So just be aware that is being handled, but I want you to know why we do the things we do. And last one here in this set, this is a question that strangely came up 3 different times this week alone. So I felt like maybe I need to address this here on this video. So EMDs are what we call exact match domains. So if I am a fence company in Naples, Florida, I might say Naples Fence Company. Or that kind of thing, right? There's plenty of examples of that. The Dallas Fence Company, and Houston Fence Company, and Tampa Fence Company, and all these different, right? You can do that. So historically, that used to be a really important thing, but this is coming from Google directly on their message board here. And what it's saying is that EMDs are no longer a ranking factor in Google. Now, as a business decision, if you snatched up something like that, and that helps you to communicate and connect with your community, then by all means do that. But I do want you to know that EMDs are no longer the SEO shortcut that they used to be, and that's good news for most of the companies who don't have those exact match domains. Anyway, all right, hey, what have we been up to at .com? Well, we have been up to doing some great things with our graphics, as we always do. I want you to focus in on the .com clients for a second. What some of the things are that are available to you. We've really added to our set about wood issues, so twisting, cracking, rotting, warping, all those different bleaching and all those different issues that come up, mildewing. We have added a whole bunch. This is just a sample of some of the latest graphics that we have added. So if this is the kind of content that you want to talk about on your website, especially if you're comparing like, hey, if you choose cedar over pressure treated pine or whatever, we've got some really great content that we're just adding right now. And so I want you to know that that is available. We have a whole set of high security fencing and gates that we are still in the process of making. I mean, there's so much to work on, but I just wanted you guys to know, if you're in the high security fence and high security gate business, check in with us and we can go through some of the new graphics that might be good for you. Some of these are animations. I can't show it here on this slideshow, but you should know that if you hover over this, this is super cool. It bifolds open, and then the arms behind it open up. It's really neat. And then finally, we've got some newer styles of some residential, semi-privacy, privacy fences, things like that. So we are always busy. Now, I want to talk to you about an important business thing I was previewing at the beginning of this. So all of us collect credit cards, right? We're all businesses. I'm a business. All the folks we work with, you guys are all businesses, and we all have merchant fees. And I just wanted to share an experience with you that we're having right here, right now at DotCom. So we have been paying upwards towards $10,000 a month in merchant fees. That's a big hit, right? It's just money that evaporates. So we made a change to a new processor, and they made some promises to us that they have kept it fully. That we are now down under $800 a month in fees, but it would actually be even lower than that. But we opted to pay a little extra for some of these some really cool merchant tools and some automatic invoicing things that we didn't have before, that plugged right into kind of communicate with QuickBooks, because that's what we use. And it like extends the power of QuickBooks in some really awesome ways. So I just wanted you to know, anybody here that's listening to this, if you would like to reach out to me, I will give this gentleman's contact info to you directly. I don't just want to spam his info all over the web here, all over this video. So just reach out to us. We will give you his info, and you can connect with him and his company. And our experience now, we've been working with them a few months now, and our experience has been excellent. So it's a big deal. And as we get ready to close this up, don't forget, if you want to drive some leads immediately, right away, the websites and the SEO that we do are awesome, of course, but if you need to move the needle immediately because the economy is slowing down or you're trying to grow or whatever, don't forget to talk to us about our paid ads program to help you drive immediate leads. It's great, right? All the Google ads and local service ads, of course, are a big deal. So we have a great team over here that manages all that kind of stuff. Don't forget to connect with us on social media, and don't forget that everything that I talked about here, all the links that you would need, are going to be in the email that came along with this video. Guys, have a great month. Let's be awesome together. Take care. Bye-bye.